Alright, let's cut right to it. France. You think you know it, right? Eiffel Tower, croissants, maybe a fancy cheese. And yeah, that's part of it, but that's like saying New York is just Times Square. France is a titan of culture, landscapes, and experiences. From alpine peaks to Mediterranean beaches, ancient ruins to modern art. This isn't just a trip, it's an immersion. Welcome to See the World, your travel and adventure channel. And today we're diving into France. Top 10 must-visit places. These aren't just spots, they're experiences. Places that stick with you long after you've unpacked. Get ready to have your travel list rewritten. We're going on a high-speed tour of the iconic and unforgettable. This is France, unfiltered and unleashed. It's about feeling the pulse of a place, connecting with its soul. Let's go. Okay, Paris, we gotta start here, right? It's the elephant in the room, the superstar, the main event for so many. And look, the Eiffel Tower at sunset, magical. The Louvre with its endless corridors of art, mind-boggling. You absolutely have to do those things, tick those boxes, but Paris, man, Paris is so much more than its postcard moments. It's the energy thrumming under your feet as you walk miles without even realizing it. It's the quiet conversations spilling out of a tiny bistro onto a cobblestone street late at night. It's the feeling that history and modernity are having a constant, beautiful argument on every corner. They call it the City of Lights, and it's not just about the sparkle of the Eiffel Tower after dark, though that's pretty epic. It's about the intellectual light, the artistic light, the romantic light that seems to emanate from the very stones of the city. This place has inspired dreamers, artists, lovers, and revolutionaries for centuries, and you feel that legacy. It's in the air, in the architecture, in the attitude of the Parisians themselves, that effortlessly chic, slightly aloof, but fiercely passionate vibe. It's a city that demands your attention and rewards it 1,000 times over. So, when should you dive in? The sweet spot for me is June to August. Yeah, it's peak season, but there's a reason for it. Alright, let's swap the cityscapes of Paris for some serious coastal glam. We're heading south to Nice, the undisputed queen of the French Riviera. The moment you arrive, you feel it. The air is different, saltier, warmer. The vibe is instantly more laid back, but with this undercurrent of old-school sophistication. This is where the Alps meet the Mediterranean, and that combination is just spectacular. Think palm trees swaying, the scent of mimosa in the air, and that almost impossibly blue water of the Baie des Anges. It's a visual feast. When I say enjoy the French Riviera, what I mean is, prepare to be seduced by its lifestyle. It's about leisurely strolls along the iconic Promenade des Anglais, with the sea on one side, and Grand Belle Époque buildings on the other. It's about losing yourself in the narrow, winding streets of Vieux Nice, Old Town, discovering hidden squares and bustling flower markets. It's about finding a perfect pebble beach spot, soaking up that glorious Mediterranean sun, and maybe treating yourself to a gelato that tastes like sunshine itself. There's a reason artists like Matisse and Chagall were drawn here. The light is just different. The prime time to experience Nice in all its glory is from May to October. May and June are fantastic. The weather is warm and sunny, the summer crowds haven't fully descended yet, and the flowers are in full bloom. Okay, prepare your stomachs, people, because we're heading to Lyon, and this place is, without a shadow of a doubt, the gastronomic capital of France. And that's saying something in a country obsessed with food. If Paris is about iconic sights and Nice is about Riviera chic, Lyon is about pure, unadulterated culinary pleasure. This isn't a city you just visit, it's a city you devour. Seriously, pack your stretchiest pants because you're going to need them. The food scene here is legendary, and for very, very good reason. They call it a food lover's paradise, and it's not an exaggeration. This is the home of Paul Bocuse, the Pope of French gastronomy. It's the birthplace of the bouchon, those traditional, cozy, no-frills bistros serving up hearty, rustic Lyonnaise cuisine. Think rich sausages, creamy gratins, and incredible local cheeses. You've got Les Halles Paul Bocuse, an indoor market that's like a temple to French ingredients, a place where chefs and locals alike go for the best of the best. The commitment to quality and tradition here is astounding. Alright, wine lovers, this one's for you. We're heading southwest to Bordeaux, synonymous with world-class wine. Bordeaux is where you go to drink, in the classiest way possible. This region is steeped in viticulture. It's an art form, a tradition, a way of life. The grandeur of the Chateaux is impressive. They don't call it the wine capital of the world for nothing. This region produces some of the most prestigious wines on the planet. From powerful Cabernets to rich Merlots, there's a lifetime of tasting here. It's about understanding terroir, how the soil and climate translate into the glass. The ideal window to visit Bordeaux is from June to August. The vines are lush and green, perfect for cycling through vineyard trails or enjoying a tasting on a chateau terrace. Alright, let's shake things up a bit. We're heading back to the Mediterranean, but this time to a city with a completely different vibe, Marseille. If Nice is the polished glamour queen, Marseille is her rebellious, street-smart, incredibly charismatic cousin. This is France's oldest city, a bustling, multicultural port that's been a crossroads for millennia. It's got a bit of grit, a lot of soul, and an energy that's totally infectious. Don't expect manicured perfection. Expect vibrant, chaotic, and utterly captivating reality. They call it a vibrant port city, and that's the absolute truth. The Vieux Port, Old Port, is the beating heart of Marseille, a U-shaped harbor crammed with fishing boats and yachts, lined with cafes and restaurants. You can feel the history here, the centuries of trade, immigration, and seafaring adventures. It's a melting pot of cultures, and that's reflected in its food, its music, its art, and its attitude. Marseille doesn't try to be anything it's not. It's raw, it's authentic, and that's precisely its charm. Let's head east to Strasbourg, a city straight out of a fairy tale. Located in the Alsace region, Strasbourg blends French and German cultures. Think half-timbered houses, picturesque canals, and a magnificent cathedral. It's a place that makes you want to wander around with a grin. The blend of cultures is evident everywhere. You see it in the architecture, hear it in the dialect, and taste it in the food. Strasbourg is also an official capital of the European Union. Visit in December for the magical Christmas markets. The city transforms into a winter wonderland. The scent of mulled wine and gingerbread fills the air. Book accommodation well in advance. Alright, adventure junkies, this one is for you. We're heading for the sky-high peaks of the French Alps to Chamonix. Nestled at the foot of Mont Blanc, Chamonix is a legend in mountaineering and extreme sports. If you love adrenaline and breathtaking scenery, Chamonix is your spiritual home. This place is seriously epic. A haven for adventure seekers, putting it mildly. In winter, it's a world-class ski and snowboard destination. In summer, it's a paradise for hikers, climbers, and paragliders. The sheer scale of the mountains is humbling. You're constantly aware of nature's power and majesty. It makes you feel small in the best way, and incredibly alive. The best time to visit depends on your poison. For skiing, December to March is ideal. The town buzzes with winter sports enthusiasts and a lively après-ski scene. For hiking and biking, June to September offers long sunny days and stunning meadows. Let's dial down the adrenaline and immerse ourselves in history, romance, and impressive architecture. We're off to the Loire Valley, the Garden of France. This UNESCO site is famous for its stunning chateaux, from grand palaces to fairy-tale castles. Step into a storybook. Iconic names like Chateau de Chambord and Chateau de Chenonceau. Each chateau has its own unique story. The best time to explore is from April to June. Spring is beautiful, with blooming gardens and mild weather. September and October are also lovely with autumn colors. Alright, put on your designer sunglasses because we're heading back to the French Riviera, but this time to its most glamorous and star-studded hotspot, Cannes. This is the city that rolls out the red carpet for the world's biggest movie stars every May for its legendary film festival. But even when the celebrities aren't in town, Cannes exudes an aura of luxury, sophistication, and sun-kissed Mediterranean charm. It's where the beautiful people come to play, and it's undeniably alluring. When they say it's famous for its film festival, that's the understatement of the century. For 2 weeks in May, Cannes becomes the absolute epicenter of the film world. The paparazzi, the premieres, the parties, it's a whirlwind of glitz and glamour. But beyond the festival, Cannes is a chic resort town year-round. It's got beautiful sandy beaches, a contrast to Nice's pebbles, a palm-lined promenade, La Croisette, perfect for strolling, and a harbor filled with eye-wateringly expensive yachts. It's all about that high life. Naturally, the best time to visit if you want to experience the film festival buzz is in May. Alright, for our final stop we're heading north to a region that's incredibly beautiful but also profoundly moving, Normandy. This is a land of dramatic coastlines, lush green countryside, charming villages, and a history that will stop you in your tracks. From the D-Day landing beaches to the iconic Mont Saint-Michel, Normandy offers a journey that's both visually stunning and emotionally resonant. It's a place that makes you reflect, and that's a powerful thing. They say it's rich in history and natural beauty, and that perfectly captures Normandy's essence. The historical significance of the D-Day landing beaches, Omaha, Utah, Gold, Juno, Sword, is immense. Visiting these sites, the cemeteries, and the museums is a sobering and unforgettable experience, a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made for freedom. But Normandy is also a land of breathtaking beauty. The dramatic white cliffs of Etretat, the idyllic countryside dotted with apple orchards, hello cider and Calvados, and the almost mystical island abbey of Mont Saint-Michel. A great time to visit Normandy is from June to August. The weather is generally pleasant, perfect for exploring the coastline, the countryside, and the historical sites. June, in particular, often sees D-Day anniversary commemorations, which can be a very poignant time to visit. So, there you have it, 10 absolutely incredible must-visit spots in France. From the bright lights of Paris to the historic shores of Normandy, from the foodie heaven of Lyon to the alpine highs of Chamonix. We've covered a lot of ground and honestly we've barely scratched the surface. That's the thing about France, it's a country that just keeps on giving. Every region, every city, every tiny village has its own story, its own flavor, its own magic. This list, it's a starting point, an invitation. The real adventure begins when you turn off the video and start planning. Or better yet, when you just go. Book that ticket, learn a few French phrases, even badly, they appreciate the effort, and throw yourself into it. Eat the cheese, drink the wine, get lost in the cobblestone streets, talk to strangers. Travel isn't just about seeing new places. It's about letting those places change you, open you up, show you something new about the world and about yourself. And France, trust me, has a lot to show you. This is what See the World is all about, inspiring you to get out there, to explore, to connect. I hope this journey through France has sparked something in you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing travel videos. Drop a comment below.